So, welcome everyone to another playthrough of Oblivion. We were just talking about stuff, so never mind that you didn't hear the beginning of the topic. But yeah, our PC stability has increased by a lot since the current driver we're using, which is the third latest now, since there was a again recent driver in like a few days, just came the next one. To be fair, the previous one was an absolute disaster, so maybe Nvidia released a released a emergency version, but just don't mention it. It's not even in the patch notes. So they probably just tried to pretend like there were no issues, and they just gave us a even better version. Companies, what can you expect from them? And we can slander Nvidia as much as we want. Oh, there. Okay, right. Oh shit, that's not what we wanted to do. If there's no reason to, at least not like product quality wise. Wait a second, what we could do is stock up on arrows real quick. Because we would like to stock up on arrows. Look at the shop if... Where's the shop? That's the Fighter's Guild, that's the Mage's Guild.
Increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
Bonsoir, Moutier's house. Leonard Donton. Wasn't the shop somewhere behind our house?
He knows his way around.
So here's our house. They should be ours, right? Because this should be our property, so... Until we would say, like, here, it should be the line or so. It's so nice that we know Coral by now. You know, at least one town that we know now. Yeah, we are aware, game. Just wanna...
I don't mean to impose, but I'm hoping you can help me. My daughter, Dharma, is missing, and I don't know what to do. The best daughter a mother could ask for. Kind-hearted and a friend to everyone she meets. That's right. My daughter Dharma never came back from Hackdirt. I'm dreadfully worried something may have happened to her. Can you help?
Oh yeah, we can help.
I can't thank you enough for your kindness. She was supposed to make a delivery to Atira Moslin in Hackdirt, so I would start there. In case it may be useful, she was with Blossom, her horse, I mean. Dharma loves that animal and would never willingly abandon her.
Ah, okay. We barred... get that
Thank
one.
you for your business. Bye.
Cool. Mercantile increased to 91. Yeah, we're selling a lot. That's why our mercantile skill is so high. Because as a thief, you naturally have a professional ownership transfer. You have naturally a lot to sell.
Yes.
Okay, let's go inside and see what we have here. Ah, look how nice. Look, you come in, you already have this here. You have a nice sitting area, a cupboard here. People can sit here and can, like, you know, talk together. You have a... Oh, wow. We have a nice dining area. Oh, if we had such a dining area in our own home, like a house like this here in a city like this, beautiful. And then with like such a... Oh, look at the chairs. God, this is massive wood. For such chairs, you would pay. And this is a it's that stuff costs a bit, but how nice. Oh, look here, we have another table. This is probably the, you know, the study area. Oh, wow. And here we would have our streaming set up. Maybe we would have it upstairs because we don't like to have that. We'd here have more like kitchen, bathroom, like maybe sitting area where you can like sit here and talk. And upstairs we would have like the workroom and, you know, sleeping area and stuff. That we don't have a basement is interesting. Like a little basement at least where we can store stuff. But look how nice this is. Wow. It's not... You have like very simple options, of course. You just buy stuff and then this is what you get. But still, look how nice this looks already. Wow, now we want to buy the decorations. Oh, look. Nice table here. Can sit here and like do some stuff. Read, write, whatever. Some furniture here. Now our bed is also not that shabby anymore. Now the servant's bed is actually shabby compared to ours. Not shabby, but it's compared to. It's this one here is... Wow. Cool. How nice. What's on the other side? There is this... Oh, wow, look. Oh, wow, this is a bedroom. Wow, with a chandelier and... Honestly, like, sure, it's there is no electricity and internet because, like, what time this is, like, yeah, you know. If we had a bedroom like this and then here, like, a streaming area or whatever, a nice... Wow, this is amazing. Wow, this is cool. Holy shit. This is so cool. Wow. Now we need the wall decorations. Honestly, we go back and get the fucking wall decorations. Holy shit, does our house look cool now. Like, most of our stuff is made of cheap pressed sawdust.
What's this about?
The table left to us, the table we have our hands on right now. The shelf we have, the other one is massive wood, solid wood actually, but that was a gift from the local authorities actually. The person gave us like really nice furniture, like a few things. But most stuff here is like really dirt cheap shit that we just because it was either free or like reduced or, you know. Nice.
A pleasure to speak with you.
If we had a house like that. Oh.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Look, we're still
I appreciate your business.
we're
Good day.
still rich. Buying a house in Coral. I now bought everything Seed Nias has for my house in Coral. Like, her shop house is not bad. Yeah, of course, the people always follow you around the house so you don't steal, and we still do it. Oh, there we can get books.
They say that King Helseth has made an alliance with House Dress. Together, they pick apart the
Yeah, like, our house is now really nice. Okay, what do we see? We have, like... Oh, cool. Yeah, because, like, they didn't really have, like, posters you can print. But what you could have was, like, this. Today, that would be, the gay flags. Like a rainbow flag, we would have like non-binary. Oh, we can hang like 100 flags with our identity. Oh god. But yeah. So like this here, some fabric. There it is. Nice paintings. So, yeah, urn here. Why is that on the floor? Yeah, another painting probably fell out of the thing here. Wow, with another painting. We think what we would do in modern setting, and that this would be such a nice dining area. We would put a TV here, actually, and then we would sit like here or so, and we could just like watch TV. Sure, if you're sitting here with like 5 people or so, maybe your family comes or whatever, or we would invite friends and such, you know. Then you're not watching TV. But if you when you're alone, then you can just sit here and like have a TV hanging here and like maybe watch some anime. We watch Boruto at the moment, you know, like on the TV. It would be so nice. But even without the modern stuff, this house here is amazing. You just can't poop and shit. Poop and piss. We don't have anything like that here. But no one has that here. They just save themselves the work to yeah. We get it. It's fine. It's fine. We're not criticizing that. Like, developers often like scrap certain things to... It's work to put in detail for every little thing. So, yeah. Overwatch suits, Overwatch bedrooms. Let's go to the suite. Suite, sorry. That's how it's pronounced. Oh, yeah, the suite is ours, right. So, really cool. Like, the green stuff. Wow. Now we have new bed sheets. Maybe they just get changed all the time. Or it changed because of the decoration. It might also be that the bed sheets... Do you want to test this real quick? Don't know, like we will test that theory some other time. To not subject anyone to stuff nobody wants to watch, which would be the usual content. But this is so cool, like holy shit. The only thing is that like with the roof directly here, you have like so much space. But the problem is that it would get like really hot in here in summer, maybe, depending on the climate here. That's the only thing, maybe. Yeah. Would get like really hot. And also really cold in winter. If you still have winter. Oh, no, we compared the other bed to this one. Sorry. Yeah. Really cool. Here's like gray stuff. Wow. And we think the houses have like different things in them. Probably depending on where you buy the house. Or maybe it's the same stuff and just like a different exterior. Exterior, interior, but like walls and stuff, you know. Cool. Really, really cool. But still, interesting that we have no basement whatsoever. That is kind of interesting. We would have expected to have a basement, but we did expect to have like a basement when we bought the house. But it's fine. This looks cool. This looks like people live here now. Okay, so before we go to the main quest, we will just have to do this so we don't get damaged outside. We should have PM this time. We checked that it says PM.
Oh.
Okay.
The local tavern is a good
Let's
place
go
to
to
find
the
food.
Wanted Inn then. And we suck on our usual victim. It's so cool that our house looks very nice now. Wish we could have our horse also next to the house, like some little stable for Shadowmare. Yeah, that would also be nice because you don't have a car here in these times. But if you were rich and you had such a house, you would have like a little stable for your horse maybe. If you don't get carried, like just yeah. Oh, sorry. Why are we doing this? I'll break. We teleported here and then completely forgot what we were doing. What? We have to go to our usual victim. No, not talk. Not talk. Don't want to talk to that person. That might give us... we think in the beginning that gave us like some bounty. Hey, Multi! Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. How did your stream, the rest of your stream go with a bubble game? Hey, Scandy, how are you doing? Hope you are well. What time is it? 3 a.m. Okay. No mastery yet. You will get it sometime. We know that. Like after we played Akumu.
With all due respect, sire, there must be another way. The risk is too great.
I know the risk. I was at Kavach. But there is no other way. We have no choice.
The Countess will never agree to it.
She will. She must.
Very well. The blades are, as always, at your disposal.
All the shouties, of course. The game is not as frustrating as many other games can. That's not word. Yeah, it's just a matter of when. And like we talked yesterday in Deku's stream with him about Evil Within, and he's doing the achievements. We did all of them for all DLCs and everything already in 23. And we can say, like, after we played Akumu, we don't think anything is impossible for us anymore. That mode was so... It drained us so of life force until we, like, really understood how it works. And now we can say we're pretty much experts at that. But it drained us. And so everything after that is just a question of when, you know. Just be persistent and you will get it eventually.
Ah, here you are. I have good news, of a sort.
Yes. Let's see what she thinks of your plan.
So we go behind him. He still only has... He probably, if we would kill him right now, which we could, it would just probably end the main story. But it doesn't end the game, from what we heard. We could loot his armor.
You're back, and you've got the Great Stone.
I said I get it.
You did. I can count on you.
Get it, the Great Welcome
I
Stone.
never thought to see a Great Welkin Stone. As beautiful as all the old tales tell. But of course, its beauty is a mask for its deadly power, like everything crafted by the Aliens. Now, we need only one more item, and we'll be ready to open a portal to Manka Cameron's realm.
What's the last item we need?
I should have seen it sooner. It's the counterpart to the Great Welkin Stone, just as the first two were the opposed powers of the Daedra and the Divines. Welkin Stones contain the concentrated power of Mundus. Their counterparts are Sigil Stones, which are used to hold open Oblivion gates. A Great Sigil Stone, then, is what we require.
Sigil Stone, what's the catch?
You're not going to like it. Joffrey doesn't like it. The Countess of Bruma certainly isn't going to like it. Great Sigil Stones are the anchors of great gates. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn opened at Kavach. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn wants to open here to destroy Bruma.
So we let them open the gate?
I said you weren't going to like it. The risk is great, I know. I was at Kavach. I saw the terrible power of the Daedric siege engine. But we have no choice. The only way to recover the Amulet of Kings is to allow the mythic Dawn to proceed with their plan to attack Bruma.
At least you'll be safe there.
No.
Here.
I'll lead the defense of Bruma myself. If I am to be Emperor, it's time I started acting like one.
It's too risky. I'll lead the battle.
Remember when we first met in Kavach? I told you that I didn't want any part of the God's plan. I still don't know if there is a divine plan, but I've come to realize that it doesn't matter. What matters is that we act. That we do what's right when confronted with evil. That's what you did at Kavach. It wasn't the gods that saved us, it was you. Were you acting for the gods? I don't know. But now, it's my turn to act.
As you command.
Please, my friend. I need your judgment, not your obedience. I explain myself to you so you understand me, and so you can explain to the Countess. I'm afraid she may take a bit more convincing than you.
I'll inform the Countess at once.
Good. Have her meet me in the Chapel of Talos for a council of war. That seems a fitting place to make such desperate plans.
Okay, good. Then we go to the Countess. Yeah, the older games, it's just, let's say system members of the past were more interested in turn-based games than anyone who's present today. We don't like turn-based games, really. Pokemon is a very rare exception. So we have a few older games already in our Steam account, but because we at least wanted to give them a shot sometime, but not sure if we would like them today. The story is probably great. Like, we have seen 3, Final Fantasy 3, and that was awesome. Really, really cool. We go to Bruma. Bruma is right here. But now that we see points, Multi, how many channel points do you have? You should have quite a few at this point, right? In a friend's channel, we have like 500,000 points at this.
Has to be true.
Yeah.
Wonder if the first Count of Anvil found it. I've heard others say the same. I heard that some.
What do you have? You have some money.
It's a pleasure to see you.
Oh, we didn't mean to open the fucking developer. Oh. She won't like that if we... Oh, we can do that through the chair. Interesting.
Good day to you. Greetings. What news from Cloud Ruler Temple?
What to do, Multi? Now you can spend them on 10,000 TTSs, huh? What do you do when you run out of points for TTS? Battle plans.
A desperate plan indeed. This prince? Emperor? Martin would risk my whole city to gain a great sigil stone?
We must recover the amulet.
This is the only way to stop this invasion from Oblivion? I must confess, you are the first person to speak of victory against these Daedra. This war seemed hopeless to me. But what else was there to do but hold on and wait for a hero to arise to save us? And now it seems there is an heir to the throne after all, hidden at Cloud Ruler Temple. And perhaps a hero as well?
Martin waits at the chapel.
You avoid answering my question. Very well. Don't think I doubt you. The rulers of Bruma have long had dealings with Cloud Ruler Temple. We know whom they serve. I will meet Martin at the chapel. When all is ready, I will order my men to stop closing the gates and prepare for battle.
Okay. We follow her. That the NPCs here actually wander is
I understand Daedra worship is
so
becoming
nice.
increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
Safe travels.
Take care.
and not because this would be a follow quest. It's just they
I see myself.
By the gods!
Of course.
Heard any word about
it's
the
just
other
like how they walk is
I hear you.
interesting.
A pleasure to see you.
What's going on with you?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Optimum.
We can follow her all the way. You probably could have bought a house here as well, But we would rather consider Shadenhall or Leowyn as like alternatives to this. Because like sure it's cold and we like
Your
that,
Highness,
but it's
I am Narina Carvain, Countess of Bruma, at your service.
There is no need for any formality at this time. I am not Emperor yet, and I am quite new to this notion of being heir to the throne. Thank you for coming. I know I am asking for a great deal of trust, but this is the only way. I would not suggest it otherwise.
Your champion has already explained the situation to me. I have agreed to it. We will not win this war through caution.
You have a rare gift to know when desperation is the path of wisdom. I will do everything in my power to defend your city, my lady.
If Bruma falls, the Empire falls with us. So be it.
okay.
I'm ready for battle when you are, champion. What say you?
Our equipment is good. Like, we could level marksman more to 100, but you know, we kind of want to.
So be it. Bruma's fate is in the hands of the gods now. And yours. Bird, deploy the troops for battle.
As you command, Countess.
Like we could check our arrows real quick. We have a lot of repair hammers. We're well equipped. What arrows do we have the most of? 16, 27 dwarven arrows. We have quite some dwarven arrows. They're strong. They're really, really strong. Iron arrows we have, yeah, that's okay. Steel arrows. Yeah, we have some arrows. We should be well equipped. Okay. Cannot safely steal. Okay, that's the Oblivion Gate. Defense of Bruma. I arrived at the battlefield to find one open Oblivion Gate. Once all three are open, the Mythic Dawn will open a great gate, which I must enter and retrieve its great sigil stone. So we want to go through this one, we assume? Then let's quick save. Oh, until the... Sorry. Do we talk to someone?
So, you're the famous hero of Kvatch.
Okay, defense of Bruma. Martin and I have arrived on the battlefield. I must protect Martin until the Great Gate opens. Okay, so phone is silent.
Soldiers of Cyrodiil, the Empire will stand or fall by what we do here today. Will we let the Daedra do to Bruma what they did to Kavach? Will we let them burn our homes? Will we let them kill our families? No, we make our stand here today for the whole of Cyrodiil. We must hold fast until the hero of Kavach can destroy their great gate. We must kill whatever comes out of that gate. Soldiers of Cyrodiil, do you stand with me? Look out! Bruma and the Empire! Stay sharp.
Nice. Oh yeah, give us your ebony warhammer. Holy shit, that thing is worth money. When we're done here, we can buy another house and put furniture in it. We just symbolically, you know,
Back to Oblivion with you.
Not on this day.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
get more valuable stuff.
Stay sharp. Whoa. Why won't you die?
Not on this day.
You have a retribution of hypocrisy.
Look out! Am I supposed to be impressed?
I've fought mudcrabs more fearsome than you.
The Great Gate has opened. I must enter it at once and get its Great Sigil Stone before the Bruma defenders are overwhelmed. Okay. The Great Gate. Okay, this is what we saw in the trailers. I have entered the Great Gate. The Daedric siege engine is crawling towards the portal. If it exits the gate before I reach the Sigil Stone, all is lost. Huh? There is no way anywhere. It's just an empty cave. Okay, where do we get here? To be fair, we can just ignore the enemies and go to where we... just skip everything. Because if we have a time limit, we want to be fast. Okay, so... don't give a shit about you. We just want to get to the sigil. So usually we want to do a kill all thing, except if we have a time limit. Awa. Awa. Yeah, maybe. Awa. Oh, no, no. What the fuck, developer console? We're pressing W. It's a letter of the Roman alphabet, you noodle. We're not pressing the accent key. That one looks different. Okay, technically it's two of those that make a W, but whatever. Ooh! We didn't think it would be that close to get out of them. Okay. Okay, now we need some healing. Just to not die. Magic. Heal minor wounds. We wouldn't call that a minor wound, but... okay. I've reached the Great Sigil Stone and closed the gate. The Battle of Bruma is won. Now to give the Sigil Stone to Martin. Can we heal the minor wounds now, please? You are currently silenced. We got silenced by the wolf mob. No. Why are we silenced? This is oppression
here today. We now have the means to recover the Amulet of Kings from Manca Cameron. But we need to act quickly. Cameron will not take long to recognize his danger. Remember, the portal closes behind you. Anything you need, carry it with you. I'll have the ritual ready in the Great Hall when you arrive. Farewell. As a young man, I grew impatient with Mage's Guild restrictions, as did many of my fellow apprentices. We threw ourselves into the riddles of Daedric magic. We hungered for forbidden secrets. Knowledge and power were our gods. You can guess the rest. We got in over our heads. People died. My friends died. I've put those days behind me. But the bitter wisdom that one has been a fool is not without value. I have everything necessary for the ritual to use the Xarxes to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. Remember, the portal will close behind you, so you will need to take everything you need.
Okay.
The only way to close all the Oblivion gates forever is for me to relight the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. Our only hope is to recover the Amulet of Kings from Manca Cameron.
We would have liked to not have a time limit for the part that we just had. So we can like shoot all the enemies and level marksman. But, you know, whatever.
Farewell, my friend.
Are we supposed
You need something. Otherwise...
Are we supposed to talk to you or what?
Farewell, my friend.
Okay, Why is he still marked? Hmm. Oh, because we meet him at the... Yeah, that's why. Even though it's there, it still marks him right now. Okay, we think we should actually really do what he says and, like, get ready. So, we will travel back to Coral and stock up on arrows. Yeah. That the meme is old says we are old. Yep. Yeah. We had to show our ID for buying wine in Germany, like end of last year or so. Yeah. We're twice as old to buy a wine. So wait, Fighters Guild? Huh? From the side, it looked like this was our house, but wait a second. Oh, it was the house next to that, but it was the house. Damn. What we could do is we just want to let a day pass, so... Oh! Yeah. We'll get that in a second. Anyways, quick save. Go outside. And... Ooh! In 3, 2...
Hi there.
What's new with you?
I
No?
ran into some goblins in the woods.
Usually we get that. Okay. Where's the smith? Coral will have a smith.
Sight of those creatures.
We think that's our next character. As much as we would like to have a thief again, you know, who steals, makes a lot of money, blah, 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 blah. Maybe we make one, but not one who fights with arrows. One who fights with fists. It just beats down everyone. That's what we do in Skyrim. That fits more into the Nordic setting, we would say.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
We were told we're not supposed to use the word vegetable for someone who's like maybe like old and sick and maybe immobile or so, because it's, you know. And to be honest, they're right about that. It's... But on the other hand, if we were in a coma, like, we could understand if people would use the word vegetable. Because in that state, you're really not more active than...
How do you do?
Or alive than a... At least on the outside. We don't know how it is on the inside for someone who has a coma. Punch the aristocracy instead of... Yeah. Next character will punch. Skyrim will be a punch character. Hey V, how are you doing? Is there no specific smith in this town? Like... No smith. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see as always. I don't understand. Sherilyn. also don't have Alberic something. Hugo. Casta. Reynold. Good, new washing machines. We have the cleanest clothes. Oh, cool. Yeah, we fortunately had a washing machine and a dryer already here when we moved in. So we didn't have to pay again for one because we sold our washing machine and stuff, dishwasher and everything to the person who took our apartment, the next tenant. So we were happy that this one here already had everything. How are we? Today not great, but it's the heat. And it will just get warmer, so fun. That will be the fun that we have now until fall comes again. Acrobatics mastery increased. After long, arduous hours of practicing jumping and controlling your falls, you have become an expert of acrobatics. You are now able to jump on water. We had that before, but it must have been, yeah. Hi, cutie. How are you doing? Happy to see you again.
You've got a real bounce to your step.
That's just a bookstore. The Oak and Crozier. What is that? Northern Goods and Trades. Oh, Fire and Steel. Huh? What are we so... Are we that... Huh? He is... Wanted to say, like, if Carl doesn't have a blacksmith, then yeah, it's her, Rashida. Our... Look at her friendly face. Look, it's just her facial expression. That's what we mean. She looks a bit... we can't tell if she's...
Well met.
Now she looks already much friendlier. So yeah, repair our stuff, please. Hello?
I appreciate your business. Farewell.
We had a place once where the temperature during summer was inside 44 degrees.
Hello. What's new with you?
Our health at the time was bombastic. It was so good that, like, even with 44 degrees inside, we were still thriving. But it didn't feel good. It was still pain. But we were jumping, we were doing our things, we were alive. Today, with our health, it's 25 degrees inside, and we feel like we're getting boiled. Things have changed, let's say that. Things have changed. Unfortunately. I want close... small... Carrying... it's not worth it. We're trying to catch up with messages. Sorry, sometimes it takes a moment. What time is it? 8 p.m. Oh. We would say like 1 in the morning should be fine. Because people here go to bed at 1 in the morning. They just like sleep 5 hours or whatever. But yeah, the worst places you can rent in Germany are called Dachgeschosswohnungen. The one directly under the roofs. Like where your ceiling is like that triangle. Don't rent them. Or at least the roof is directly above you. never ever rent them. Most people only take them because they have to, but avoid them like the plague. They're bad. They're so hot. And yes, Americans are right. Europeans don't know what fucking air conditioning is, so you will die in those. Don't rent them ever. You wanna rent anything, like take the one underneath if you can. Anything underneath on that level. You will probably be fine in summer. But under the roof, ugh. No. They're bad. Really, really bad. And then not considering that a lot of apartments today are like in shape. Because landlords know you just have to rent something. And so they will make you pay for absolute dog shit. But yeah, that's not something that Germans specifically can cry about. We know that. That's like everywhere at this point. Probably always has been. Like even this age here, you know, people were probably being killed by taxes and rent if they had to pay any and stuff. You know. They were probably just happy to have food. With 44 degrees, I just bring veggies and a pot of water to always have food ready. You could have probably like soft boiled food in our room at that point, because like there are what's it in English? There's a certain type of vegan. We're not that type of vegan, but like they only eat everything raw, like raw vegetables and stuff, and only the most they like warm up stuff is to 40 degrees Celsius. That's not much. Like stuff boils at 100, so they soft warm it at best, and if at all, and wouldn't recommend. That's really not good to live like that. Vegetables actually get better if you like cook them a little bit, but whatever. Like with paprika and stuff. And you could have probably at that could have soft boiled the vegetables in our room. Yeah. We could live with heat outside, really. We like extreme environments. We could live in a fucking desert. The problem is just like at home, it should be like a bearable temperature. If you're just dying everywhere you are, inside and outside, then what do you have a house for? If your house is as good as like turning on your oven to maximum temperature and climbing inside, then you can just shoot yourself at that point. You know? If you have no real protection from the outside, from like weather, temperature and stuff, then what is your house good for besides like storing stuff? Like a bit more safely than if you like let it outside or so. You know, what's the point? Like, oh, I don't get wet when it's raining. Oh yeah, great. You know, that you get from a tent as well, so then you can sleep in a tent. A house should provide a bit more than... Not to dunk on anyone who's homeless, just saying, like, a house should be available to everyone, and a house should provide a bit more than just protection from rain. That a simple jacket even does that. try, please? Oh, come on, game, you're not trying. You're not really trying right now. I think dealing with landlords in Oblivion is pretty chill. Just learn magic, everybody can do that. Banish the money grabber. Yes. We should do a little Mao with landlords, you know. Little Mao Zedong. I think that was his name, right? Because there was one that... Oh no, that was just a different writing of his name, I think. Yeah. We should do a little Mao. That means beheading, for those who don't know that. At least we think so. If we remember correctly, it was beheading. Or did he shoot them? It doesn't matter. No, landlords.
I have everything in place for the ritual. I'll open the portal whenever you're ready. I don't know what you'll find in Cameron's paradise. I do know the portal I create through the Mysterium Xerxes ritual will close behind you. You'll have to find another way back. I believe that Manca Cameron acts as the anchor for paradise, just as a sigil stone anchors an Oblivion gate in place. Kill Manca Cameron, and you will unmake his paradise. Shall I open the portal to paradise? Are you ready?
Yes.
Farewell, my friend. Our fate is in your hands. Bring back the Amulet of Kings. Brace yourself.
Winter is coming. What? No. Okay, portal to paradise. Then, let's go. Paradise. I have arrived in Cameron's paradise. The portal is closed behind me. I must find Manca Cameron, kill him, and recover the Amulet of Kings. Must find Manca Cameron, kill him, and recover... Yeah, sorry, we read that. Because we're never getting popular on this platform anyways, like we're communists, so... We would say so.
You didn't think you could take me unawares here of all places, in the paradise that I created. Look now upon my paradise. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past and the future.
They don't have anything. So this is a fun quest. Okay. Oh. What? Why are you running away from us? Some steel arrows.
Behold the savage garden, where my disciples are tempered for a higher destiny, to rule over Tamriel Reborn. If you are truly the hero of destiny, as I hope, the garden will not hold you for long. Lift your eyes to Kairek Agayalor, my seat at the pinnacle of paradise. I shall await you there.
Athletics increased. Oh, athletics are... Oh, acrobatics, athletics, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Two different things.
You destroyed the Sigil Tower at Ganona. My kin say you fought well.
Ganona?
Our clan sacked your city of Kavach. A trifling task, fit for scamps. Your swift retribution earned you much respect among my people. We had not expected that a mortal would act with such resolution and honor. It is no dishonor for us to speak. You speak directly, like one of my people almost. I'm glad I did not kill you immediately.
What do you want then?
There is but one way out of the garden. I guard that path. You will travel that path, and it will bring me honor to defeat you. But you shamed my kin at Ganona. To bring you into my service, that would also bring me honor.
Oh, so we could join them if we wanted.
Choice. Would you confront me in battle, or offer me service?
We don't serve anyone, Beach.
Your mind follows the simple path. Choice of an animal. But you have courage at least. You will fail, mortal. And then where will you be? Dead and nothing.
Oh, we're sure we're living a healthier life than you. See, we're living a healthier life than you do. I have the bands of the Chosen. I should find the door to the Forbidden Grotto and see if he was telling the truth. So say what you want, but you make the more unhealthy decision.
The principalities have sparkled as gems in the black reaches of Oblivion since the first morning. Many are their names and the names of their masters. The cold harbor of Meridia, Periite's quagmire.
Okay.
And Dawn's beauty, the princedom of Lorcon, misnamed Tamriel by deluded mortals.
Yeah. He did talk big for someone who could barely damage us.
Yes.
So
you understand now. Tamriel is just one more Daedric realm of Oblivion, long since lost to its prince when he was betrayed by those that served him. Lord Dagon cannot invade Tamriel, his birthright. He comes to liberate the occupied lands. Ask yourself, how is it that mighty gods die, yet the Daedra stand incorruptible? How is it that the Daedra forthrightly proclaim themselves to man, while the gods cower behind statues and the faithless words of traitor? Show me what you've got. It is simple. They are not gods at all. Damn you! The truth has been in front of you since you first were born. The Daedra are the true gods of this universe. Julianos, Dibella, and Skondar are all Lorcan's betrayers, posing as divinities in the Principality. What are scholarship, love, and mercy when compared to fate, night, Nice just warming up, you The gods pathetic
Oh,
worm!
Ah.
you worship are trifling shadows of first causes. They have tricked you for ages.
Die, you mangy house cat!
Why do you think your world has always been contested ground? The arena of powers
Okay,
and
we're a
immortals.
house cat and you are dead, bitch.
It is Tamriel, the realm of change, brother to madness, sister to deceit. Your false gods could not entirely rewrite history. Thus you remember tales of Lorcan vilified, a dead trickster whose heart came to Tamriel. But if a god can die, how does his heart survive? He is Daedroth, Tamriel I Daedroth. This heart is the heart of the world, for one was made to satisfy the other. You all remember this. It is in every legend. Daedra cannot die, so your so-called gods cannot erase him from your minds completely.
The Immortal's health was absolutely bullshit. We love it when they just like fall over like a wet sack, like. Boop. The door is smooth and featureless, without any apparent means of opening it. Hydrate, yes, and stretching. We did it earlier already, but it's never too bad to sometimes stretch your limbs. Oh, that's the door. Our brain is also smooth without any noteworthy features. Always good to untrim. Yeah, see, this our brain, smooth and feature. How are we supposed to open it? Where would you put the mechanism to open it? This one here? Pillar in the middle? Where is the lever? Is there a lever? We do not know where to go. What are we supposed to do? Do we have something that opens this? So what is it? Is it like an inventory item? Fortify block on south. Black band. Now come our 10,000 things here. Cannot equip this item, okay. This is just keys. Do we have an item that does anything? Ah, okay. Chameleon on self, silence on strike. Okay, can we put that into our hood? No. Can we put it into a weapon we wear? No. Okay. Oops. Sorry. Bala stone. Nobody has anything that's called chosen. Is that like a shield, anything? Oh, bands of the chosen. Is Oh, okay, that we would not have expected that it is the solution. Thank you, Lee. I have entered the Forbidden Grotto, now to find my way through the terrace of the dawn, where I hope to find Banker Cameron and the Amulet of Thing. That you have not to have limits on technically you have limits on breathing too. And we don't mean underwater. Are you dead? Game is not serious right now. There is a bug. Game is not serious. You don't take 3 times damage from every arrow for like half an hour. There is not. You don't. You don't. You were just unserious right now. Can you please not run? Hello, hello. Why are we running? Why are we running? The meme. Why are you running? Jesus Christ. You can't be serious. Why does he survive so much? Okay, we quick save here. Okay. We just live because they bug out. Woo! We got lucky because the game just bugged out. This was not fun. Oh, that's why, because you're a prisoner. Ah, that's why we can't kill them. You're not supposed to kill the prisoners. Sorry, we just saw something human-shaped that was enough reason to shoot. Yeah, suffer there, bitch. The prisoners might be Mythic Dawn people because there was one of them. Strong potion of sorcery. He's still suffering. So we quick save so often because, you know, we took some bullshit already. And you never had any issues with Skyrim. Sorry, we missed that message. But yeah, we never had any issues with we never had any issues with Skyrim either, to be honest. We played it on the Xbox 360 back in the day, when it came out in 2011, was it? Right? If we remember correctly, so... It just worked at the time, really, and it was a lot of fun. But we wish we could have played the DLC, yeah, with the vampire stuff, and wish we could have. But we will do that. Maybe we'll play it after this one. We're not sure. Because, yeah, as we said, well, we played Skyrim, but we never played the DLC. Oh, okay. Never mind. You just equip it, it fuses with you, and then you can equip your normal gear again. Okay, got it. That's what we expected. But you don't know.
Back off! I'm warning you! Oh.
I was once an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee. It might be. Might have been as like you. I think it was you, who said like that it's about like his wife, but it's. We just find that line funny, and we shot him in the knee, so. We once had like a, so close your ears if you are sensitive to that stuff. But we once fell, and we had an injury. We once fell. We were like 10 or so, or 11. Fell and had one of those big Duplo blocks sticking in our knee. I think it was the left one, or was it the right one? But yeah, we had a triangle-shaped hole in our knee where the Duplo block was sticking. That hurt. So yeah. Never an arrow, but at least we have some war wound to. Can we push you? That was an accident. Oh. Yeah. Accidents happen every day, you know? Oh, just as we wanted to help. So sad, you know? Just as we wanted to help, was nothing we could do. So sad when things like that happen, you know? Oh. Can you stop moving? Maybe? Like, try not moving for a moment. And maybe not against the wall constantly. See, the prisoner is still burning. That's what they mean, you burn in hell for eternity, you know? You're not really in fire or any lava, but then someone comes to your rescue like we, accidents happen, and suddenly you're burning for eternity. That's what's so cruel about hell, you know? You even meet Oh, humanoid. Our character is humanoid. You even meet a... Yeah. A fellow bipedal creature, and then suddenly you're burning in hell. So sad. You can still hear the scream. 80 plus points in Psychopath. Should go as far up. No, why are you going away? The fact that you can still hear her is hilarious. She will be there forever. Oh god. What have we done? The bands on your wrist with a fierce red light as you attempt to open the door. What? Fierce red light? Yeah? Does it reject us? Why? It does fire damage to us. What? Why?
I'm ready to help you, if you're ready to accept my help.
How can you help me?
No one wearing the bands of the Chosen can leave this grotto. The doors will not open, and there is no other way out. Here, let me remove them for you. There, you are no longer a prisoner of the Forbidden Grotto. Let me come with you. Let me help you kill Mankar Cameron. I am not without power.
Sure, I'd be glad of your help.
I am no match for Mankar Cameron, but perhaps together we can find a way to defeat him. Lead on.
We have to expect him to, like, stab us.
Well done, champion. Your progress is swift and sure. Perhaps you will reach me after all. You think I mock you? Not at all. In your coming, I hear the footsteps of fate. You are the last defender of decadent Tamriel. I am the midwife of the mythic dawn, Tamriel Reborn. I welcome you, if you truly are the agent of fate. I tire of the self-styled heroes who set themselves in my path only to prove unworthy in the event.
We honestly want to know what would have happened if we would have chosen to serve the Daedra there. Oh yeah, we wanna... You have nothing, okay. The woman is like, ooh, ooh. We should have pushed him here into the lava as well, just because fun. Would we have been stuck forever then? Like, can you soft lock yourself that way? Oh, there she is. We unstuck him, okay.
Let's put an end to Mankar Cameron and his evil paradise.
And what do we do here? Why was he walking here? Do we have to do something here? Whoops.
Let's put an end to
How? That's what we want to know. Because we didn't know why he was walking there. Can you do something there? And this way. And this way. That's why we were wondering why he was walking backwards, but we thought like he might know where he wants to go. But apparently not, it's just the game being strange. It's nice that we have someone who helps us fight Is that him?
You did not expect to see me again, did you? You have no grasp of the power that my father has at his command. You think you can stop us? Soon Mehrunes Dagon will walk upon Tamriel for the first time since the Mythic Age, and our victory will be complete. Come. My father is waiting to welcome you to Karak Agayalor.
Okay.
I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope. How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The mythic dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined, the mythic age reborn. Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again. The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old. My vision shall be realized. Weakness will be purged from the world, and mortal and immortal alike purified in the refiner's fire.
Eugenics!
My long duel with the
Amazing.
Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine. and the last defender of the last ragged septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
Found Manka Cameron in his palace of Karak, a Gaylord. Now I must kill him and take the Amulet of Kings back to Tamriel.
The time of cleansing is almost here!
And my father's power will raise me up again. Not good enough, I'm afraid. Test your strength against me, mortal.
We did, and apparently you are weak. What is this? Ooh, what will we take? So our current ringer is who is our
The pain redeems me. I'm beyond fear. For Lord Dagon!
The time of
maybe we should right when combat.
Lord Dagon will walk the earth at
We need to switch. We hate it when we have to do that.
again.
You cannot do that in combat. Sir, our weapon is broken. We need to switch weapons. Need to allow us that. Are you serious? You cannot do that in combat.
Lord Dagon
Like,
will walk the earth again.
when are you supposed to switch weapons, please?
The dawn is breaking! Lord Dagon. Your efforts are in vain, mortal.
Can we now please use... RPGs are always so unserious. You cannot do this right now. You cannot do this right now. You cannot do this right now. As if we would give a fucking shit. Like, huh? What? Hello? Hello? We're not in combat. Can we please repair our stuff? He's sitting there as if nothing happened, so can we please repair our shit? Why not? Are you serious, game? Okay, the R key is apparently dead. The fuck, right? Okay. So for anyone in the video, oh, of course, we had an unfortunate.
The chosen will survive.
You came for the amulet? Take it. You have to be realized.
I do not fear death.
We had an unfortunate experience again. The game crashed because the game is just, yeah, Todd Howard meme. Okay, so we got our bow back. Yeah, why that bow works so well on him is, because it has like the highest damage health on strike from all weapons we have, from all bows. And yeah, mages are very weak to that. What's happening? Okay, message, black. I killed Mankar Cameron. Upon his death, the paradise he had created dissolved around me, and I found myself back in Cloud Ruler Temple with the Amulet of Kings in my hand. I must give the amulet to Martin.
You found a way back. Does this mean...
Your father is still alive. Like, the whole story doesn't make sense. We had 2 emperors in the beginning. The backup got killed. Or maybe it was the real one and the backup still lives. Who knows? But... father and son will be reunited.
You did it. You defeated him. Then you have it. You have the Amulet of Kings.
Here.
Belongs to me. The Amulet of Kings. So you and Joffrey have said... If it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it. Only those of the Septim blood can wear the Amulet of Kings.
Put on the amulet, Your Majesty.
Yes, of course. What am I waiting for? After all, this is my destiny. And no man can deny his destiny.
You see, you are Uriel's son.
I didn't really need the amulet to tell me that. I've known it was true since you first told me back in Kavach. But it is one thing to talk of becoming Emperor, and quite another to actually be the Emperor.
You are the Emperor.
Not yet. Until we light the Dragonfires, the gates are open, and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion continues. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Akato. He waits for us in the Imperial City.
Why meet Okato?
Chancellor Akato is the head of the Elder Council. The Council rules in the Emperor's absence. I don't expect any objections from the Elder Council, but we should defer to their authority. Let's go to the Imperial City at once, before the enemy can recover from Mankar Cameron's death.
Okay. Are you still here? Because we have questions. You might be able to answer them. We don't know. Otherwise, we have to look that up.
Congratulations on your victory, ma'am.
Now you gotta make everyone bow down. Mm-hmm. We bowed them down. What? Yeah, a future model for us might have like some really cute bow ties for the twin tails, you know. So, or ribbons, or what are they called? You know what we mean those. It looks like a bow tie, to be honest. Oh, yeah, we steal from the High Chancellor. What do you... Oh, you have some money, huh? You have stuff, a Battle Mage, Imperial Palace Key, in case we don't have it already.
Where is Martin? I was told that he had arrived in the capital.
Did he not? Oh, there he is. Let's go. We have arrived in the Elder Council chamber. I must formally present Martin's claims to Chancellor Okato, the head of the Elder Council.
I've been expecting you. The full council has already considered the matter of Martin's claim to the Imperial throne in detail.
Oh, okay.
Martin Septim, On behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the Imperial...
Chancellor Okado, the city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and Daedra are inside the walls. The guard is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an Emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
He has boobs too!
If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One.
10 out of 10 mod. Look, he has
As you
boobs.
command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the Emperor. To the Temple of the One.
Yeah! Light the dragon fires. The Imperial city is attack. Oblivion gates have opened all over the city, and everybody has big boobs. Daedra are pouring out. I must escort Martin safely to the Temple of the One, where he can light the dragon fires, close the Oblivion gates, and save the cities with his big boobs. Okay, continue. Up. Okay.
That's the best you can do. You must get to the temple. Drive them back. Oblivion, take you.
I'm just warming up. You pathetic worm.
Isn't there another enemy here? No? No, we don't want to sit in the throne. Okay, can we please get up again? That is really actually not what we wanted to do. We didn't care about some throne or whatever. That was all. Okay. We again repair our stuff because you never know when you are for the next 5 years in combat again, and then the game complains that you should have what is our skill in armor? Yeah, we are not even journeyman. Ooh. Okay. Not even. Not even.
I am at the Emperor Martin's command.
Oh, sorry, you know, we're not the one we were supposed to talk to. About you help us fight here. Like we're... Yo, hello, why do we have...
This is the part where you fall down in bleach. Damn you! Let's get this over.
Oh.
This ends here.
Oh. They sometimes makes weird sidesteps that we never understood why do they have those weird sidesteps? Oh. Oh. Jesus Christ. Get your stuff as well. Like, the guard is dead anyway, so who gives a shit? So, and we should repair our stuff again, always in between. Thankfully, our the dark black hand armor is infinite. What's here? No one was fighting here anywhere nearby. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. We could have looted guards. That was some fight there. Like, sure, we took the hard route, to be fair. Oh. Yeah, sorry, can you maybe not kill us that quick? Awa, 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 awa! Hey, hey, hey! Where is everyone? They are fighting guards, and the next second the guards are all poof gone, and we have to fight like 6 enemies at the same time. What happens here? Where do they go? There, aren't there guards? What? Do you think we fight 6? Fuck no. We're gone. Light the dragonfires. Merun's Dagon is here. The barriers between Oblivion and Tamriel have been destroyed. Our only hope now is to somehow defeat Merun's Dagon and cast him back into Oblivion. Perhaps Martin will know what to do. Where is he? Oh, that's Merun's Dagon. Where is he? Sorry, that was a bit too many enemies there. Why was an invisible wall? No, we're out of there. Oh. Okay, so now we go back, okay? Confusing, but why do you make it confusing now? What's the point?
We're too late. Mehrunes Dagon is here. Lighting the dragon fires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
Can we cast him back into Oblivion?
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
What about the Amulet of Kings?
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea. One last hope. I must reach the dragonfires and the Temple of the One.
But you said it was no use.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
I'll get you to the temple.
And I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend. I'm with you.
Okay. Hope y'all are enjoying it. Where do we want to go? Probably travel by foot at this point. Oh, sorry, that was an accident. You know what? Fuck you. We don't feel like fighting you. We just go inside. It just doesn't feel worth it. Hey Nocturne, how are you doing? Martin and I are inside the Temple of the One. I must get Martin to the Dragonfires or all hope is lost. But we also should consume some stolen goods. Real quick. Apple. We should have some apples. No. Okay. So...
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel. That task falls to others. Farewell. You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you. But now I must go. The dragon waits.
Butt cheeks. Chat. This is Demon Butt Cheek fan service. This is so cool. Just to leave behind an impressive statue.
Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the Amulet of Kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The Third Age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
Martin shattered the Amulet of Kings and transformed himself into an avatar of Akatosh, the dragon god of time. In dragon form, he banished Mehrunes Dagon to Oblivion and ended the Oblivion crisis, and then vanished. Whether he is dead or has ascended to join his ancestor Tiber Septim, no one knows.
What happened? Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated. Cast back into Oblivion. We've won!
Sean Beam is gone.
What do you mean, gone? We saw the temple dome explode, the avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin?
Yes, he shattered the amulet.
The joined blood of kings and gods. The amulet of kings. The divine power of Akatosh.
And Martin's blood, too.
Then Martin is gone.
But the gates are sealed.
Yes, sealed forever. Merun's Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
What about the Empire?
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive!
Okay, champion of
In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil. And as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon armor made for you.
Oh, wow, cool. Oh, we need to look at that. Like, that is what we did in Skyrim, as we said before. But no, not everybody might have heard that. So we made like dragon armor in Skyrim in our first playthrough very early. We quickly understood how the game works. Very quickly, that was not hard to understand. So we leveled smithing. We just crafted iron knives for like 10,000 times for hours. Autism, and then we just shouted the dragons from the sky, farmed those, and just made a dragon armor. It was good. It really carried us through the game.
We are now the stewards of the Empire. We can hold the Empire together in the short term. But to be honest, I don't know what will happen. The provinces have been restive for years, even before the latest crisis. With no legitimate claimant for the Dragon Throne, troubled times lie ahead. Imperial Dragon armor is normally worn only by the Emperor himself, but you deserve no less, champion. I know he's gone. As the Chancellor of the Elder Council, my concern now is how to choose his successor.
Yeah, and we had a skinny Argonian. We made our Argonian as skinny as possible. Then we gave them like that big double two-handed double-sided axe and like dragon armor. And that is so funny to have like a super bone skinny Argonian, then like just like someone strong, like punch everything down. It's so funny. It's hilarious.
You have earned the highest rank possible in the Order of the Dragon, the illustrious Order of Imperial Knights, founded by Tiber Septim himself. It is a high honor. Only 6 other champions have been awarded in the history of the Empire. The dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel.
Is he kind of T-posing here? Menacingly. A funny coincidence. Yeah, we just found it. We like Argonians and the Khajiit also, but Argonians. And then we just had some very skinny, strong Argonian. We just went fully into strength and just like punched everything down. That was so hilarious. But next playthrough will be another character like that, but just really punching everything with fists, if that is an option. So his victory T-posing. Do you know if that is an option to go full melee in Skyrim, or like with fists, we mean, like full fist fight, or does the game really basically want you to equip a weapon to not lose, to not miss out on damage? That is what we would like to know. Okay. Because we would like an honest fist fighting character. Let's log out at home, I would say. In Call. Call, you can't just kill people.
Me children are starving. Please help. I can eat for...
Children are starving.
Thank you, kind lady. Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
Fine. Good day. Farewell.
Yeah, modding is easy as pie, but we didn't know if that is like an honest, like an option. For example, in Final Fantasy XI, we chose to play a monk. It might be a bit simple for some people, but we like to just play a fist-fighting character, Tekken and all, you know. Okay, so that's it for our Oblivion playthrough for now. We might continue it sometime, but here it ends.